Okay, so in this video, it is intended for the sponsors. So basically, you've made a sale to somebody and you've sent them the paperwork along with a video on instructions on how to fill out the paperwork. Now, they've filled out their entire portion and they've sent it back to you for you to finish filling out your portion. If you actually look inside of the link with that I sent that has the instructions on how they're going to fill out their trifecta paperwork or whatever their paperwork is, you will see where you need to actually put your name and your signature. It will be the only spot that's left blank, basically. It will need your name, your signature, your ID number, and your rank, like 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, or whatever. So just finish buttoning up the paperwork, which I can help you with as well too if that's still unclear, although it shouldn't be because there's only going to be like 2 spots or 1 spot open or whatever, depending on if it's a trifecta or a single product. Anyways, you now have the paperwork back. So now what? We want to send the paperwork to Enagic, right? So if we, I'm just going to open my email because it has Enagic's email saved. So basically, we want to go into, in Canada, it's going to be, so Canada-sales@enagic.com. Whatever. Okay. So we're going to go in, we're going to create a new email, and this is the address. Canada-sales@enagic.com. Okay. This is the one we want to send all of our Canadian sales to. If you are sending it to the States, basically the way that they do it in the States now is you want to find the location closest to your buyer. So if your buyer is in Michigan or Detroit or Los Angeles or somewhere in Texas, whatever, use the office, the Enagic office locator to punch in their address and find the closest office to them. And then you want to look up, they'll actually have, when you find the office, they'll actually have the email that you want to send it to. And just put it in here. If you have any questions about that, please just hit me up. Just ask me, okay, before sending it. That's easy. We can work together on that. And then in here, I'm just going to pretend like I actually am sending something. I would just put application for blah, 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 whoever your buyer is, okay? What you want to write in here, basically, you can write it however you want to write it, but I'll just show you the most important things that you want to add in there. Hey there, my name is Ashley St. Germain, distributor ID number 1311433, or whatever yours is. My cell phone number is 604-317-0863. I am submitting paperwork for my client whose name is whatever, and then I put the name in there. Then I say they are applying for trifecta. If it's not trifecta, then just do the SD 501 or the Ukon Sigma or whatever it is they're applying for, okay? Applying for the trifecta. And then I always like to include how many pages in total there are. So in Canada for the trifecta, there's going to be obviously 3 product order forms, 1 return policy, and then if they have like an alternate payer form or something, then that would be 5 forms. So I just say, please see attached 5 forms total for complete application or something along those lines. or please see attached 3 forms, or whatever, however you want to word it. I'm just going off the top of my head. If there's any special notes like the alternate payer form or anything to do with the shipping or any special note at all, just like add it in there. Okay, and I usually put stars around it so that they see it. And then at the bottom I say, please make sure to let me know if there is anything missing or incorrect with the paperwork. So your name, distributor number, cell phone number so they can reach you. Submitting paperwork, you've got their name, what they're applying for, how many forms are attached, any special notes that need to go on file. Please make sure to let me know if there's anything missing or incorrect with the paperwork, as well as confirmation that you have received this email well and it is in the process of being submitted. This is important. I love putting this on the bottom because it's like, I'm expecting you to tell me you got it, you know? And they always do. When I write that, they always do. If you don't write it, they don't necessarily get back to you. And then, you know, you're waiting and waiting and waiting. You're like, did they even get it? You know what I mean? It just slows down any processes. If something didn't make it all the way through, if something happened with your sending, if it failed or anything like that, then you wouldn't know, right? So at least this way you say, as well as confirmation that you received this email well and it is in the process of being submitted. Whatever. Thank you so much for your time. Greatly appreciated. I always show gratitude. Ashley St. Germain. And then do not forget to actually attach the files because I've done that before a couple of times. So that's pretty much the gist of it. It is as basic as that. So hopefully that was clear enough. If there's anything that's missing or still unclear, just let me know and I can help you out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, we'll talk to you later, guys.